plata o plomo.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video here at Full Blown Performance. Here we have this 2023 Dodge Charger RT 5.7. This vehicle, customer had got it tuned by another shop on E85. It had a misfire on it. He took it back. They replaced the spark plugs. The misfire went away. The misfire came back probably like a month later, he said. Checked it out and they replaced the oxygen sensors on it. They replaced the injectors on it and the misfire was still there. So they brought it to us. Took a look at it. We swapped coils, we swapped fuel injectors, and we're still having the misfire on cylinder 3 and cylinder 5. We went ahead and advised the customer we need to remove the valve cover and take a look at it. We did. Actually, no, sorry, I'm lying. We did not remove the valve cover first. Sorry, I forget. You know, there's a lot of cars to remember. We removed the intake manifold because we wanted to take a look at the MDS harness because it's common for those MDS harness to get hot and, you know, mess up. So we did. We took a look at it. I think I have a picture here on my phone, and the harness was messed up. Right here. That's how this harness was from this vehicle. So we replaced the harness, we put the intake manifold back on. The misfire was still there on cylinder 3 and 5. So we advised the customer, hey, we need to remove the valve cover for your bank 1 to be able to see if we see anything out of place. Everything was fine. So we advised them, hey, we need to remove the head. So we removed the head and we did find some bad lifters. So we have Carlos going ahead and replacing the lifters with some Hellcat lifters. We're going to do a true MDS, so we're going to put the MDS plugs in there, remove all the solenoids, the 4 solenoids, put the 4 plugs, and then we're going to send the heads out to get machined, and then put new head gaskets, and then get this all done for our customer. Right next to us, we have this Dodge Charger RT. This is also RT on the Whipple Supercharger. This one is a 2020. This one, the customer states, so he bought it already built. I don't know if it's built by us previously. It looks like it is. It has a full-blown sticker. So he bought it, so it's back here. Huh? On the PCM, we put a PCM sticker on there. So that's how we label the PCMs. And I can see the logo. So he states that the vehicle was throwing white smoke when turning the vehicle on. So they replaced the spark plugs on it, and then but he wants us to do a full checkup on it. So we have Steven right now pulling the spark plugs out to see how the valve stem seals look. So that's what you see him doing right now with his tablet. He has a camera in there and he's going to take a look to see what he sees. So we'll check back with him in a bit, see what he finds. Here we got Habibi Trackhawk. This one is going to be getting one of our power packages, so it's in for the sauce. We're not going to tell you exactly what it's getting, but it's in for some sauce. This is the one we did some lowering springs and IGLA and a transmission on last time. So now it's in, he's ready to go, wants to get the power, so we're going to go ahead and do that for him. Here we have a Hellcat. This Hellcat is getting a Whipple Supercharger, so we have Melvin doing the IGLA on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that ready for the customer. We're gonna also tune it. So the only thing about this is a 2016. So the map sensors on the 2016 or 2015, I should say, because that's when the Hellcat came out. From 2015 all the way up to 2017, it's a 2-bar map sensor. 2018 and up, it's a 3-bar map sensor. So since we're doing a whip on it, we have to upgrade to the 3-bar map sensor because it's gonna make more boost than what a 2-bar map sensor could read. So customer authorized that. We're waiting for the map sensors to come in. Here we have Todd Stein. We're doing the longer wheel studs because he is on the 15-inch conversion. So just for the safety reasons, we need the longer wheel studs. So we have that going on. We're gonna also fix an issue with one of the control arms. And then we're gonna install his drive shaft loop. I want to show you guys the comparison between the stock wheel studs, but I think Melvin already swapped them all. So I don't have any here to show you guys. But insert the clip. No. Those are already the long ones. Yeah, it really has. Whatever. But they're the stock ones probably like up to here like that. So it adds like another inch, I guess, half an inch. To that for safety reasons. So we got that. This.
Oh, right there.
Where?
Isn't that?
No. No pa. No pa. Oh. Found them. All right, let's come over here. So the thing is, it's not really a good comparison here. Right here. Okay. Right there. So safety, safety, safety first. We all want to go fast, but while going fast, we got to be safe about it. So we're doing the front and the back. Leave that for Mel right there. These are Willwoods. We did our custom caliper painting as well on it. So if you guys are interested in something, customer wanted the white and then with the full-blown performance logo on it. So we do the custom painting along with the custom caliper. We do that here in-house. Same day turnaround. So let us know if you're interested in something like that. This one, we have everything up on it. We're waiting on some fittings that are going to go from the heat exchanger, and then we're waiting on one of the fuel lines to adapt it from a 6.4 to a 6.2. But we have that coming. This is almost ready. And then we have over here, we have this Scat Pack. This one is Mr. Jose. This one's getting the motor, which the motor's in already, as well as transmission. We have to have it closed, but motor's in with the Whipple. Let me pop the hood for you. Yeah, okay. We got this ready. So Whipple's on, the motor's in, trans is in. So all we got to do is put the drive shaft on. There's a list here because the technician working on this is not here today. So we're missing. We got to put the transcooler hoses, the exhaust, drive shaft. Do not start it because obviously we don't have all that connected. So don't start it. And then we have this ready to go. And then we have this Jeep ready. This one came in for some accessories. We did the fender liners. We did the amp research steps, so the electronic steps. We did the gas tanks. We did like an exhaust tip. And then we are doing a catalytic converter plate. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We have this gold charger that is going to be getting a motor, going to be getting a transmission, going to be getting a Whipple. So full on build on that one. And then we have a Hellcat over here that came in for a noise. So the customer said, hey, there's a noise going on when I floor it. What's going on? He brought it in, we put it up, and then that was good. Huh?
Looks like it's driving pretty good. No,
Good.
this light wasn't working. Now it's working. So.
Are you on a test drive?
Yeah, we'll test drive it.
And we'll sand it.
Feedback.
All right then, we'll send it. So that's the one with the transfer case. You know, like we say, all our diagnostics, some of them go smooth, some of them go, you know, are much more labor intrusive, much more thinking we got to do. So that one, we rebuilt the transfer case. It was fine. The customer took it. A few days later, he's like, hey, it's binding. We had him come back. We took a look at it. We pulled the transfer case off. Everything looked fine in there. So we replaced the chain. The only thing we saw was like the chain had like a little play in it. We put a brand new chain for the transfer case. It was fine. We had him take it, and then he came back. He's like, it's binding. So we kept it here. We drove it. It was binding. We replaced the drivetrain control module on it. It's the module that goes under the driver's seat. And then it was fine. We parked it, let it sit for like 2 hours. We drove it, and it was binding again. What the heck? We replaced the transfer case motor that goes on the actual transfer case. Same thing. It was fine for a few hours. Same thing again. So then we went ahead and had a Dodge tech come out and do the diagnostic with us. And he was saying, hey, it looks like when you go from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, it's not, the transfer case motor isn't finding, I think it has like a little guide on it. It's supposed to find its position to know, whether, how much power. Basically, when you switch from auto to like snow to track, there's different methods of the transfer case, how much power it's going to distribute. So track mode, it does like 90% rear, 10% front. Snow mode does like 50-50. So it was having that issue. So he's like, you got to replace the drivetrain control module. We're like, we did. He's like, oh, well, I work at the Dodge Tech dealer or the Dodge dealer, and those come actually defective, brand new. So you probably have a defective one. So we ordered another one and put it in, and it was fine. So we're just testing it, making sure we're letting it sit before we give it back to our customers, just make sure it's 100% good. So keep our fingers crossed. Alex is gonna go test drive that and make sure that's good. But back to this Hellcat Charger. So this Hellcat Charger, the customer states that there was some noise going on with it. And we ended up finding it was the drive shaft. So he has like a drive shaft loop on it. So that was making noise, and that's what the issue was. So we fixed that. Good? Good. Perfect. Call him up. Yes, sir. Send it. So we're good. Please respect our neighbors. Don't do that, Mr. Alex. All right. And then, so we have that. And then we have a Charger that's going to be going back. So he's tuned on E85 right now. He wants it retuned on 91. And so we'll get that out. So that's pretty much it that we got going on today.
Somebody commented that how modify these vehicles with the FDA, or all these California
You mean
rules
EPA?
or
EPA, not FDA.
EPA, sorry, whatever.
So every vehicle here built is for off-road use only. So when the customer drops off, they are acknowledging that their vehicle is for off-road use only. It is not meant to be driven on the highways. So once we build it, customer signs that. Whatever they do with their vehicle is at their own discretion. That is out of our hands. But yeah, every vehicle here is meant for track use only. As you see, Todd Stein, all the high horsepower builds that we do, they're only at the track. Whatever the customers, the youngsters do, that they, I don't know, but it's advised that these vehicles are for highway use. I mean, off-road use only, not highway use. Off-road use only. Yeah, there is some kits that we could do that are carb legal. There is some intakes as well, like the SMBs, the Whipples, Pro Chargers. Those are all vehicle kits or parts that have the carb legal number. So yeah, just really depends what you want to do.
Unless you really want to go full race car, then obviously
Correct.
You can.
But even if something's carb legal, like a Whipple or whatever, doesn't mean it's not going to mess with your factory warranty, which a lot of people, oh, I don't want to mess with my warranty. If you're scared to mod it, you should have modded. Oh, what? That's who's tripping. But yeah, so pretty much it that we got going on. The Camaro came, actually, we put a carbon fiber hood on it where we're having some clearance issues. So it was hitting on the hood. The Whipple was hitting on the hood. We had already dropped the cradle with the kit that comes from Whipple, but we were having that issue. So it's ready. Oh, it's not ready, but I mean, it's ready for tuning. We're waiting on the supercharger coolant pump from Whipple. This one came with the defective one, so we're waiting on that. So they already shipped it out. We should be getting that probably by like Monday or Tuesday. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for that customer, and then we'll get this on the dyno and tune it. And then we'll get that on the dyno because Texas 2K is coming to an end. So we'll have tuning available. So we'll knock out all these vehicles and get them out for tuning. So, yeah.
Sorry for the wait though, but next week we'll have the Q&A. We're working on it.
Q&A, yes sir. So we'll see we'll answer all the questions you guys had in the comments, and we'll film that. Yes sir. All right, then we'll pick up the video right now in a bit. All right, guys, so that's gonna end the video for this week. Next week, you're gonna see some exciting stuff on the dyno. You're gonna see the Whipple Hellcat. You're gonna see the Whipple Trackhawk. You're gonna see the Whipple Chrysler 300. You're gonna see the trophy truck Ram. And then I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna see on the dyno for the beginning of the week. So we're gonna get some vehicles on the dyno, get them out of here. And then you're gonna see some builds. You're gonna see a Charger Red Eye that's gonna be getting a 1,000 horsepower package. We're gonna pull the blower off. So stay tuned for all that. You guys will see next week. We're also gonna be uploading the Q&A next week. So exciting week coming up. But like I said, that's gonna end the video for this week. So we'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And yeah, Team Full Bloom for the win.